In our last episode, you saw my Michigan Wolverines fall short in the national championship against LSU. Congratulations to Shiesty for taking home the title and becoming the national champion for Premier Football League in Season 4. I took a little break over the holidays. That is why you haven't seen us here in a while. But now we're back, and this week we're featuring an exciting matchup between the Wisconsin Badgers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Let's jump right into the action. Now let's dive into this epic battle between two ranked teams right here in Norman, Oklahoma. Both the Wisconsin Badgers and the Oklahoma Sooners are locked in and fighting not just for bragging rights, but for playoff positioning. Every play, every drive, every decision in this game matters because the stakes are higher than ever. Both teams are looking to gain momentum as we edge closer to the postseason in what has been a thrilling Season 5 of the Premier Football League. This is where champions are made and legacies are defined. With both teams bringing their A game, you know this is going to be a battle for the ages. So sit back, get ready, and let's see which team rises to the occasion in this pivotal matchup. Right out of the gate, Oklahoma wastes no time making a statement. Junior quarterback Michael Hawkins Jr. drops back and connects with sophomore receiver Brian Ball on a perfectly executed screen pass. Ball turns on the Jets, weaving through defenders for a 25-yard gain. What a way to kick off the action and set the tone for this crucial matchup. Later in the drive, the Sooners find themselves deep in the red zone, inside the 10-yard line. Junior quarterback Michael Hawkins Jr. shows his precision, throwing an absolute dot to his receiver in the back corner of the end zone. A perfectly placed pass puts Oklahoma on the board early, giving them a touchdown lead to kick off this pivotal matchup. After a series of punts from both teams, Wisconsin's electrifying receiver J.P. Miles takes matters into his own hands. Fielding a punt deep in his own territory, Miles weaves through defenders and takes it all the way to the house for a thrilling 75-yard touchdown return.
He could go all the way.
This incredible play ties the score at 7 and brings an exciting close to the first quarter. With the game now tied at 7, the Sooners look to reclaim the momentum on their home turf here in Norman. Can they rally their offense and energize the crowd to take control of this pivotal matchup? Let's find out. With the ball back and the home crowd rallying behind them, the Sooners were working to regain momentum. But disaster strikes as Hawkins drops back and throws a crucial interception to Wisconsin safety Matt Rowe. Rowe makes an impressive return, taking it all the way down to around the 5-yard line, setting the Badgers up with a prime scoring opportunity. And Coach Carter wastes no time capitalizing on the turnover. He calls a QB blast, and junior quarterback Antonio Key powers his way up the middle on a designed run, bulldozing into the end zone to give the Badgers the lead early in the second quarter. Looks like the Badgers are seizing control of this game. After forcing another punt by the Sooners, Wisconsin's offense takes the field once again, looking to extend their lead and make it a 2-score game heading into halftime. The pressure is on for the Sooners defense to respond to stop this from happening. The Badgers kick off the drive with a huge play to seize momentum early in the drive. They follow up with a strike to tight end Grant Stack across the middle, getting them inside the 10-yard line. Can the Sooners step up and get the stop before the half to slow down this momentum? Backup quarterback Damian Bakhtiari steps in and takes it himself on a quarterback run, punching it into the end zone to put the Badgers up by 2 touchdowns late in the second quarter. The pressure is now squarely on the Sooners to respond before the half and stop the bleeding. The Sooners fail to put anything together before halftime, giving the Badgers a golden opportunity to take a commanding 3-score lead as they receive the ball to start the second half, but
Not so fast, my friend.
the Badgers make a costly mistake throwing a pick to the Sooners, who return it to the red zone. Suddenly, Oklahoma is back in business. But the Sooners squander the golden opportunity, opting to go for it on 4th down and coming up empty. A crucial misstep as they fail to capitalize in the red zone. So once again, the Badgers have a golden opportunity to extend their lead and potentially steal one in Norman. But disaster strikes as they throw yet another interception. The Sooners' defense is doing everything they can to keep them in this game, refusing to let the Badgers pull away. So, let's see if the Sooners can finally capitalize on this opportunity and turn the tide in their favor here at home in Norman. This could be the momentum shift they desperately need. Okay, I'm starting to notice a theme in this game. Quarterbacks taking matters into their own hands. The Sooners punch it in with yet another quarterback run, bringing the game back within a touchdown here in the third quarter. This one is heating up. The Badgers, determined to silence this rowdy crowd and regain control, start the drive with a beautifully executed cross screen to running back Dakota Garrison. He breaks loose for a big gain, setting the tone as they look to close out the quarter and go up by 2 scores again. Then, tight end Grant Stack, who already made his presence felt earlier in the game, comes through again. He finds space on an out route and hauls in another big gain, continuing to keep the Badgers' offense rolling. Then, Bakhtiari, already with a rushing touchdown to his name, executes the option perfectly. He pitches it to freshman running back Howie Poland, who takes it for a big gain, putting the Badgers inside the 10-yard line and on the verge of extending their lead. And continuing the quarterback rushing touchdown theme, Bakhtiari keeps it himself yet again. This time, the junior quarterback shows his poise and determination as he takes it in from 6 yards out, walking through a gaping hole on his way to the end zone. This clutch play extends the Badgers' lead to 2 touchdowns, giving them a commanding 28-14 lead as we start the fourth quarter. The Sooners now face an uphill battle to get back in this game in front of their home crowd in Norman. On the ensuing drive, the Sooners take a desperate gamble, going for it on 4th and 22. But the Badgers' defense comes up big, sacking the quarterback and giving Wisconsin excellent field position with a golden opportunity to seal the game by going up 3 scores in the fourth quarter. However, just when it seemed like the Badgers had complete control, the Sooners' special teams unit delivers a clutch play, blocking the field goal attempt and keeping Oklahoma's hopes alive with a chance to fight back into the game. So now in the fourth quarter, the Sooners find themselves in a must-score situation. Desperately needing points to keep their comeback hopes alive, they start off the drive moving the ball effectively. However, with the clock ticking away, time is becoming their biggest enemy as they fight to stay in the game. Starting off their critical drive, the Sooners drop the ball off to a receiver running across the middle for an 8-yard gain. With time not on their side, they immediately go into no-huddle mode, lining up quickly and executing another precise throw to a receiver, streaking across the middle for an even bigger gain. The crowd starts to come alive as the Sooners show signs of life, moving the chains and building momentum. However, the clock keeps ticking, and with every second that passes, the pressure to score grows heavier on this desperate fourth quarter drive. Staying in the no-huddle offense, near midfield, the quarterback drops back, scanning the field for an opening. Under pressure, he forces a throw to the left into triple coverage, narrowly avoiding disaster as the ball is nearly intercepted. A turnover here would have effectively sealed the game, but the Sooners catch a break and live to fight another down. The tension is palpable as the stakes couldn't be higher in this critical moment. On the very next play, the Sooners quarterback drops back and delivers a pinpoint pass to a receiver on the outside. The receiver leaps in front of a Badger defender, making an incredible catch, and smartly steps out of bounds to stop the clock after a nice gain. A clutch play when the Sooners needed it most, keeping their hopes alive late in the game. Now, inside the 5-yard line, I have to admit, I was fully expecting our quarterback rushing touchdown theme to continue. But instead, the Sooners quarterback drops back and lofts a high pass to the back of the end zone. The Sooners receiver leaps and comes down with the ball, making a fantastic catch to bring the game back within 1 score. With around 3 minutes remaining, this one is far from over. In a surprising turn of events, the Sooners decide to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point. And of course, sticking with our theme for this game, they run the read option. The quarterback keeps it himself and powers into the end zone, successfully converting to make it a 6-point game. This one is getting intense. On the ensuing drive, with the Sooners having used all their timeouts, the Badgers face a crucial 4th down with 2 minutes left. In a bold move, they decide to go for it to try and seal the game, knowing a first down would allow them to run out the clock, but they come up short, turning the ball over on downs and giving the Sooners possession at midfield. Now, with a touchdown, Oklahoma has a chance to pull off a dramatic comeback and steal the win. The Sooners methodically work their way into the red zone, showing composure despite having no timeouts left and just a minute remaining. The quarterback finds a receiver streaking across the middle for a clutch touchdown, igniting the home crowd in Norman. With the extra point, the Sooners take a 1-point lead. Now, if the defense can step up and hold the line, they'll complete a thrilling comeback on their home field. On the very next drive, the Badgers' hopes are dashed as they throw an interception to Sooners cornerback Dustin LaPierre. LaPierre makes a clutch play, returning it to the 6-yard line and sealing the deal for Oklahoma. The Sooners secure a thrilling 1-point victory in front of their home crowd in Norman. I really hope you guys enjoyed yet another exciting episode of Dynasty Diaries. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can catch us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for all the latest updates from the league. We truly appreciate your support as we continue to grow. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're interested in joining our league, make sure to check out our Discord. Lastly, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like the video. It really helps us out. On that note, we're out of here. See you in the next episode.